Hello everyone and welcome. I decided to come on live and get some Tarotscopes going for the month of November. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I am going to go through all the signs. So if you join in and you happen to have missed your sign, I'm going to go in order from Aries all the way to Pisces. So if you miss your sign, you can always watch the replay for 24 hours on my story, and fingers crossed we can save it and post it onto YouTube so that you can go and check it out there. Okay, so I'm going to pick 2 cards for each one of the signs for a message for the month of November, and then I'm going to pick an oracle card from Kyle Gray's beautiful Angels and Ancestors deck. And I'm going to use the Muse Tarot, which I absolutely adore, from @PixieCurio on Instagram. This is Chris Ann's deck, which is absolutely just beautiful and creative and just speaks to me in so many ways. So let's see what we have going on. Like I said, I just decided to come on and do a November guidance. I'm actually going to pin a comment if you allow me to do so. November Tarotscopes for everyone. So let me know how you guys are doing. And let's pin that comment. Ooh, there we go. So let's start with Aries and we'll go from there. Okay, so Aries, this is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you're an Aries, write me a comment down below. Let me know that you're here, that you're listening. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For November, let's see what we have going on for you. Wow, okay. The 9 of Cups, and I'm going to take the Chariot. I'm not going to take too many cards if they fall out, but the 2 cards that were on top are amazing cards for you, Aries. You have the 9 of Emotions, which is the 9 of Cups, that feeling of being fulfilled, satisfied, and getting that which you are working towards, wishing for, that brings you satisfaction, fulfillment. And with the Chariot card, you can see that we're coming into alignment with the things that our heart desires. So this is very auspicious for you, Aries, for the month of November. Okay, this is looking like you're going to be feeling like things are moving forward, like everything that you've been wanting, that you've been meditating on, praying for, affirming yourself for, is going to come into this alignment where obstacles will be removed. It doesn't mean that there won't be any challenges along the way, but there's going to be this movement forward towards success and to achieving those things that are you're being guided to. Okay, you could see this light coming, shining through the heart. And I've been talking about this lately so much, about aligning with our heart's desires, our mind and our heart being in the same place so that everything can move forward in the same direction. Okay, so it's looking for you very, very nice for you in November, Aries. Let's see what... It's like something was holding you maybe back, and now everything is just moving forward and it's like unleashing. It's almost like in the racetrack where, you know, the gates open and there's like this movement. You could be moving physically. Actually, I'm getting that here. Also, plans that you've had get a green light. Okay, so Aries, let's see what your extra message here that comes to support this reading for you for November. Let's see. Aries. Aries, you get the High Priestess. And she also says, harness that power from within, okay? Harness the mystic power. The High Priestess is that very powerful connection to your inner guidance, okay? That is the voice from within, that voice that tells you what is there for your highest good, okay? So listen to your intuition, keep on moving forward, keep meditating, praying on that which you want, which you know that brings you that sense of satisfaction and that really fills you up, and allow for that to be your guide. Also trust yourself as you move forward, okay? So Aries, that was for you. Very nice for the month of November. It doesn't look like anything here is going to be really standing in your way, okay? Now let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for you. If you are a Taurus, give me some hearts. Write me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Okay, we got the Star. Beautiful card of healing coming through for you. This is the card of keeping faithful, not losing hope. Okay. And also that card of manifesting your wishes. This is also one of those cards that connects you to that frequency of that which you want to manifest and create. Now for some of you Taurus, I see that you could be really powerful duo of cards here for you. You get two major cards. So we have the Star and now the Hierophant. So there's a really spiritual feeling to this reading, okay? You're reconnecting with those values, those really core values that that could be spiritual. This could be also for many of you connecting to some sort of mentorship. And I don't know why with the Star coming up, I feel like you could be somebody that helps others heal through whatever talents you have that are innate. Oh, I'm getting so itchy right now. Sorry. So there's a real big message here for Taurus about November, doing a lot of spiritual healing energy work, mentoring others, helping others to heal through your experience, through the knowledge that you share with others, okay? Now let's see what the Oracle has to say. Let's see, what is the extra message of support here for Taurus? You get the Sun. Oh my goodness, you get the Star, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Beautiful combination of cards here for you. It says enjoy success and happiness. So what a better way to maintain this sense of faith and hope by connecting to that which brings you joy, which brings you happiness, which brings you in turn success. I feel like the most vulnerable people are the happiest people because they risk it all and they put themselves on the line, and they don't fear the getting broken over a situation. They go for it full force and enjoy the present moment. So I feel like that is a message there for Taurus. Not losing faith. There is a big message of healing. There is a big message for some of you. You could be teachers, mentors to others. Others could look up to you. as that person that leads them, guides them to some sort of healing, happiness, and success. Okay, so Taurus, that was your message. Let's keep moving now to Gemini. This is going to be Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. Okay, we got 3 cards going on for you, Gemini. Wow, you have 2 kings, the muse of emotions and the muse of materials, which is King of Cups, King of Pentacles. Masculine energy there, one that's very connected to the emotional body, and the other one is very connected to the material world. And then the card that came up with it is the 5 of materials, which would be the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, sorry. So I feel like for many of you Geminis, there is this sort of balancing now between you know, you're connecting a lot more to your emotions, and that's sort of making you a little bit uncomfortable at times. But really with this message, what I see is that it's all about bringing things into harmony for you in the month of November. Okay, with these 2 kings, I feel like there's a lot of this masculine energy pushing you forward, but with that King of Cups, I feel like there's this softening and really putting your heart and letting your intuition lead you when it has to do with projects or anything that is in the material realm. Okay, anything that has to do with your career, decisions that need to be made, your finances. Okay. And when it comes to the 6 of materials, is telling you, keep things in harmony, keep things in balance. Don't give too much of yourself and leave other things unattended. Okay, so there is a message here for you to bring some sort of harmony and balance, not to put so much emphasis on certain things and leave other things unattended. Okay, so let's see, Gemini, what the guidance here is for the month of November. This is the extra little message here. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, Gemini. You get the Stargazer. And this is the guy that comes through telling you to set your sights higher. Okay, not to make yourself small. This is about dreaming big. This is about keeping your standards high. Why not? You are worthy of whatever you focus on. Okay, what you focus on grows. So the message for you, Geminis, is to keep working on that, having a healthy balance, okay, with everything that you do, and also not unattending certain things or neglecting certain things in your life because you're placing too much emphasis on other things, and to keep your sights set high. Okay, don't sell yourself short. All right, so that was for Gemini. Now let's see what we have for Cancer. Okay, I'm going through all the signs. So if you happen to miss your sign, you can always watch the replay. Make sure that you give this video a like, that you comment. Thank you, Kamala. All right, Cancer for November. Let's see what we have for you. I recently did the Cancer end of October, beginning of November video, and it is up on YouTube if you are interested in checking that out. Make sure you comment, let me know that, you know, if the readings are resonating with you or not. Cancer, let's see what we have for November. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. Okay, here we go. So we have the Ace of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, and this is just saying that there could be a delay here when it comes to a new start, okay? And you have the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's saying that things will progress slowly towards that new start, okay? There is some sort of opportunity that's going to open up, but it's going to take more focus, more making really methodical sort of decisions, okay? It's going to take some time to develop. Okay, so let's see what other message we have here for you, Cancer. So a little bit of a delay. We might need to be more prepared, okay, when it comes to this opportunity. Doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. I really like that you get the Knight of Pentacles, because it's saying that in order for this to move forward, you know, we need to just take it slow, okay? Take it day by day, really think about all the details, you know, just take your time making decisions, getting yourself informed. I feel like some of you could be going back to school. And we have the Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing is the message that is coming through for Cancer. So there's something here that is really trying to speak to you. Cancer is a very intuitive sign. So don't ignore what it is that is coming up for you, okay? That voice within, the feelings in your body. This is really trying to guide you, and this might be why there is a delay in this new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? It might be telling you it's not the right time. We need to take our time with this. We need to learn more, do certain things in a practical way. But really take the steps to do things that will lead you to a place of feeling safe and feeling stable. Okay, so don't ignore what you already know. Okay, you are very intuitive. So Cancer, for November, take your time. Don't rush a new start. Okay, and make sure that you get you know, that you take the practical steps, and that you don't, you know, that you don't run before you crawl or before you walk, okay? So that is the message for Cancer. Let's go with Leo. And if you're a Leo and you're watching this, let me know in the comments below. Leo for November, Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have the Five of Cups for Leo. First card out. Let's get one more for Leo for November. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about refocusing, Leo. Absolutely. Look at these two cards. This is about refocusing, placing your focus on things that are going to create stability for you. Okay, focusing on your craft, focusing on what you're good at, bringing that creativity out and putting it to good use. This is about skill. This is about talent. And with the Five of Cups coming out as the first card, as you know, as your energy, it could say that in the past it hasn't been necessarily easy, okay, and that you could be feeling this energy as you come into November of the heaviness of this watery energy, this Scorpio energy that's very deep, that makes you dive really deep to find out what it is that you want to place your energy and focus on. It could also mean that you are coming into November feeling a little bit overwhelmed with all the multitasking and all the things that you're putting energy into. But when you get the Eight of Pentacles right after this card, it's just saying we just need to keep focusing on what's good, focusing on the blessings, focusing on getting better every day. And I was saying in my earlier post today, the path will be laid out in front of you. Okay, so refocus. Take your attention away from the sadness, the loss, the regret, whatever this Five of Cups represents for you. Okay, and put your skills to good use. Now, an extra message for my Leos. What can Leos expect? Okay, and we get two cards. Let's see. So you get the Knight. And this is such a Leo card because it says be brave and be bold. Okay? Be brave and honest. Be brave and be honest. This is a card of being in your authenticity. Look at how he has his eyes closed and he's holding on to that sword. That sword signifies his truth. Okay, so for you in November, it's really important that you hold on to that, which makes you you. Okay, and it's 4:44 here. I love it. And then you get the Traveler, which is saying you have the go to move into new directions. Okay, so if you've been thinking about doing something new, a new venture here, this is about bringing it all together. Okay, this is about doing many things at once, but focusing on the things that you are good at and highlighting those. Okay, so it's saying you're good to move into new territory. All right, so that's for you, Leo, in November. Time to refocus. Let's see what we have for Virgo. Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. Virgo. Take a deep breath, Virgo. Feels heavy for some reason. Let's see, Virgo. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising for November. What is the message for Virgo? All right. Oh, the Four of Cups. Okay, no wonder. I was feeling a little bit like that. You could be feeling, a little bit rejected. A little bit misunderstood. You could be thinking about certain disappointments from the past. And it's like you're letting this take over for you, Virgo, and you're not being able to open yourself up to some sort of blessing or some sort of opportunity here. I feel like because you're in this state, there could be some sort of missed opportunity here for you, okay? Let's see what else comes up. Oh, yes. I had to take a breath because you get the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. This is the season that we're in right now, and it's those very deep transformations that a lot of you are going through. So in the month of November, there is this sort of reemergence. There is a call for you to sort of shift the way that you've been just living your life. It's like leaving the past in the past, and opening yourself up to the blessing. Yes, it's heavy because there is pain in this transformation. This doesn't happen easily. Okay, this is the death of the ego, and a lot of people are going to be feeling this, not only Virgos, okay? So what I would say to you, Virgo, is to just allow yourself to flow with this very heavy feelings, and to know that your guidance is to let the old you shed away. And this could be also with things that are not in alignment with you, that you thought that were so important. Now there's things in your life that you gave so much emphasis to that don't seem as important anymore. And let's see what we get from Oracle. You're welcome. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. So there's definitely a need to let the old fall away, okay? And you get the card of Drum. And this is Dream and Journey. It's interesting because my first feeling was about listening to that, you know, the beat of your own heart. What is, you know, it's like follow your own your own beat of your heart. You see how there is almost like a compass here. So there is some sort of new journey that you're stepping into, Virgo, and this could be just you are coming into new situations that might not be necessarily comfortable. Okay, so allow yourself to dream about the new opportunities and allow for this transformation and this change to happen. This is not going to be something that remains, okay? This is going to be something that is temporary, but it does feel very heavy. So that's why this card of Drum is guiding you to keep dreaming and keep going in this journey, okay? So don't give up, Virgo. This is, you know, this too shall pass. Four of Cups and Death card. It's, you know, it's that feeling of dissatisfaction with things that have gone on in the past, but now closing that chapter, okay? So keep dreaming. Now let's go with Scorpio. No, actually, let's go with Libra. Sorry. After Virgo, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. Let me know if you're out there, Libra. Drop me a comment. Give me a heart. Let yourself be heard, Libra. Libra, November. Oh, look at this. Nice. So you get the Six of Wands and you get the Eight of Materials. So Libra, November is going to be a very industrious month for you. It's going to be very auspicious for you when it comes to work and things that you've been just really just rocking out. I mean, you've been doing amazing. This is your work and your talents getting noticed, getting recognition for the good work that you do. So November is looking really fantastic. Like, it's going to bring along this sort of ripple effect into the new year. Okay, it feels really, really good. Really explore those talents, keep working hard. This is something that is going to bring you, like I said, recognition, victory, success. Looking really nice for November for Libra. Doing 20,000 things at once. And you get the same card as Leo, of being brave and honest. And, you know, be brave to keep doing the things that you do. Be honest in being exactly who you are and being authentic. I think that I believe that when you are who you really are, when you show that real you to others, that really attracts some really wonderful things into your life. And I feel like this is going to be a month for you about building you know, more stability when it comes to your finances, and to really just make your talents just shine, you know. So really, really good. You're wanting to get noticed, definitely. You will. And it's saying to be who you are. Don't pretend to be something that you're not, because if you are not acting of integrity, you're only going to attract things that are not in, you know, that are unauthentic as well. So Libra, that is for you. Shine bright, do your thing, okay? Be brave with whatever situation comes up that, you know, needs for you to have this courage to achieve, to change, to be better, okay? Because this is about being a better version of who you were, Libra. So very nice. Now let's go with Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for being here and joining me. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's hear if there's any Scorpios here. Let me know. This is going to be your Tarotscope for November. Just a little general quick read. And happy birthday to all the Scorpios that have recently had birthdays and you are currently celebrating your birthday. Scorpio for November. Okay, we have one card here, and it's the Tower. It's that Scorpio energy, that Plutonian energy. Look at that. Wow. So I feel like for many Scorpios, there is this big moment of realization. Of realization that things can't stay the same way. Okay, let's see the other cards that come out. We have two cards. And we get the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Tower, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles right here, Page of Materials. So what does this mean? Okay, so there is a big change coming. Okay, some sort of unexpected event, realization, idea, something that illuminates you and lets you see things for exactly how they are. Okay, maybe you had this idea that things were a certain way and they're not, and all that hard work that you put onto something, all this is doing is letting you know that if you continue in this way, you could actually be very close to burning out. Okay, this is an energy of having this weight upon your shoulders. Okay, it's being overwhelmed, it's being burdened. Okay, so when the Tower shows up, it's like the universe bringing us this relief and this aid to help us make a change, to actually allow ourselves to, well, not allow ourselves, because the Tower is sort of unexpected. It's that shakeup that happens, but it creates a change that is needed to bring you to something new. Okay, something new that has to do with your destiny, your purpose. Okay, and with the Page of Materials, it's kind of like pushing you. Sorry about that. So it's pushing you towards something new, to taking the first steps. Okay, so really what I feel for you in November is that something is going to change here that could tell you you can't keep going in the same way, because you're putting too much burden upon yourself. So this is about, setting all those ones down, like setting all that, all that heaviness that you've been carrying and all the responsibility you've been putting on yourself, and actually taking the steps maybe towards a new path here that will be something that is created with a more solid foundation. Okay, because the Tower tells you there was something here that was just not, it was just ready to crumble. Okay, so even though the Tower is something that is unexpected, you have like something coming to a completion here. So, just be open to this new start for you. Okay, I feel like for many of you, it's going to be a big change. Okay, and for many of you, it's going to have to do with career and with the home. I don't know. I really feel that. So let's see what we get here for Scorpio as an extra bit of guidance, an extra message. Scorpio for November. Oh my God. Look at this. Leo, Libra, and now you. So there is a big message for Leo, Libra, and Scorpio, and maybe even collectively, that we need to really be brave and honest as to who we really are and the things that we align with. Okay, because are we being true to ourselves? If we are not being authentic with ourselves, how are we presenting ourselves to the world? What are the things that we are attracting? And I'm tempted to look into the book and see how Kyle goes about this Knight card. Let me see what other information I can give you. It says, do the right thing even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know that is right and true. Okay, so this is a really, really important message for all of you. Okay, doing the right thing even if it isn't easy, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, but if you know that that is true in your heart, then that is it's almost like take a breath, close your eyes, and do the right thing. Okay, so you're really being guided to do what's right. It says the energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. Okay, if you are in a space where there's opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity. And I spoke about integrity earlier when I saw this card. It's about really being in alignment with who you are, okay? And sticking to your guns. The things that you say match your actions, okay? Scorpio? All right. I'm glad it resonates, and thank you for letting me know. So appreciated. All right, so let's move on now to Sagittarius, okay? Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. Thank you guys for being here, for taking a little time. Wow, really nice. The 9 of Wands is coming through for Sagittarius. And I love the 9 of Wands in this deck. I think that she is fierce. That no matter what you've been through, and you've been through a lot, Sagittarius, you are just not giving up, okay? You are emerging stronger. You are putting up a front to the world, okay? Even if you feel on the inside like you want to give up, okay? This is about resiliency. Let me see, Sagittarius for November. Let's see, one more card. Sagittarius for November. And this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, and you get the Moon. Oh my goodness. So you're being led, you are being guided by your intuition, your dreams. There is something really here calling to you. With the Moon, there is something still very much hidden beneath the surface here, okay? So I feel like you're stepping out of this time of difficulty, this time of having your walls put up, and you're dealing with certain things that you've been dealing with for a few cycles now. It feels like that. When I get the Moon, I get that really strong feeling that this is about cycles, things that have gone unattended, that need to be faced now with this strength, okay? So don't ignore what you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you, your dreams, that niggle that you've been feeling, okay? All right, let me see what extra guidance and what else comes up. I feel like Sagittarius has been through the gates of hell. I don't know. It feels like that. But you're coming out strong. It's like you've learned this. It's almost like learning lessons the very, very hard way. But you could be going through something very deep emotionally here with the Moon. Okay, let's see what the extra bit of guidance is for you in the month of November. Okay, let's see where that went. Oh, and you get the card of Drum, and who was it? Virgo, I think, got this too. And this is about dream and journey. Okay, so I feel like many of you Sagittarius are feeling called to a new adventure. Okay, and it's almost like you're having to envision this because you're not actually being able to bring it right now or do it there's something that you feel like is holding you back. So this is your ability to connect to your dreams and to journey in your mind and through your mind's eye and through your heart, okay? And really dream big and allow your intuition to help you through this. Okay, now you're also going to be, like I said, dealing with very deep rooted emotional issues here. Things that you feel like a little bit paranoid about, like there could be some sort of secrets being kept from you. With this card of dream and journey, I'm going to tell you that it says a journey inwards is necessary now to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. Okay, so it's bringing back up that message of going within, okay, dealing with the very deep-rooted issues here, things that you feel like you've been through the battle already about, okay, but this is about going within and trying to find the answers and using that information for good as you move forward, okay? So that was for Sag. Now we're going to move to Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let me know if you are here, if you're listening to me at this moment. And if you're not and you happen to miss your sign, you can always watch this replay 24 hours on my story, or if I get to save it, I'm going to post it on YouTube. Okay, so wow, this is looking amazing for Capricorn. Look, you get the Page of Wands, the Page of Inspiration. Okay, this is a new journey. You are being, just you're finding like your mojo again, like a new motivation. Something has you really excited, inspired, and you're really putting your creativity to it. And to that, we add the Ace of Inspirations, which is the Ace of Wands. You're doing it. The opportunity is presenting itself to you. You are just really listening to the call, and you're following that which motivates you, which you're passionate about, and you're not letting anything hold you back. Okay. Oh, so sorry. Sneeze. All right, Capricorn, awesome reading for you for November. New inspirations, more of that connecting to everything that has to do with creativity. Your vitality is going to be on point. You're going to feel excited, energetic, motivated. Just really, really nice energy for you. Lots of fire. Thank you. All right. And yes, feel loved and comforted. I love this card. It reminds me a lot of the Empress. And this is very beautiful for you, Capricorn, because you are an earth sign and you see it's Mother Earth right here. So I feel like it's the birth of something new for you. It's like a new chapter. This is telling you to feel love and comforted, that you are supported by all elements right now. I'm going to read you a little bit of this. Here it is. And it says, allow yourself to be cherished, and so you should. It says, Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. I love that. You may have felt overwhelmed and out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back onto your natural center, and that which will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. And wow, yes, clarity and openness, creativity, motivation, energy, passion for you in November, you know, and allow yourself to feel loved and cherished. You are very worthy of that love, Capricorn, okay? Beautiful, beautiful message for Capricorn. Love it. And it goes very well with the reading that I did for Capricorn in October over on YouTube. And if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to. Let's move on now to, okay, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you for November. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Wow, okay. The Chariot in reverse. Okay, so there's something here that is out of alignment. You feel like you're stuck, like you're not moving forward, like things are not progressing. And it's all because of that. There's something here that you feel like it's an obstacle, that you're being held back, like you are not being just allowed to be yourself. You can feel like you're not having the success that you want at this moment. All right. And you get the Knight of Cups. Okay, which talks about emotional connection and opening of the heart chakra. Okay, connecting to your heart, to your emotions. Something here is, there is like a stop here, like almost like a block, like you've hit a wall when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay. With the Knight showing up here, it could be communication that is loving, conversations from the heart that needs to happen, heart-to-heart conversations. Let somebody know how you feel. Let me see. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. It's something like you need to express yourself in order for somebody to know that whatever you've been going through here has made you feel stuck, held back. Okay, but it's speaking about it in a very truthful and loving way. So you could be having some very important conversations in the month of November, Aquarius, when it comes to expressing your emotions, okay? When the Knight of Emotions shows up, there is something here that wants to move forward. This could be invitations, flirtations, messages of love, you know, offers of love. And with the Chariot being in the reverse, it just seems like it shouldn't go forward, or there will be something that will be an obstacle for this. Okay, so let's see what other bit of guidance I can give you, Aquarius, for this month. The Heart Guardian. Wow, I love this card. I love it. And we're speaking about conversations, heart-to-heart conversations, love needing to be expressed. It says, love and let yourself be loved. There's something here that is getting in the way. And the guidance for you is exactly that. You know, allow yourself to be loved and give love as well. Okay, so this is very much connected to this card of the Knight of Emotions. So I feel like there's a tug of war here. Like you feel like you're being pushed into different directions. But it says that the way to get through is to really speak from the heart about how you feel with authenticity, with truth, okay? And love, and let yourself be loved, okay, Aquarius? So good for you. Get that love. Now we go for the sign of Pisces. Last but not least. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting patiently. This is going to be a message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for November. A mini reading about the energy that you can work with. Yay, Christina! Let's do Pisces. Let's go. We have for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for the month of November? All right, here we go. Okay, so you get the Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands, just like Libra had it on your first placement. And then you get the Eight of Cups. So you get the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So there is an emotional walking away. You could be walking away from things that once brought you victory and success, but it's like now it's almost like that does not fulfill you anymore. So with the Eight of Cups, there is this departure, there is this sort of moving forward to look for that which truly brings me happiness and fulfillment. Okay, so there is a sense here with the Six of Wands, though, like you're going to have this victory first. You're going to have some sort of moment here in the limelight, some sort of it just feels like something really good happens, and then you're able to move on. Like this one victory, this one moment of elation, of recognition, of celebration is going to be the key for you to be able to say, okay, now I can let go of the past. Now I can move forward. Now I can go towards things that really resonate with me. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what is your extra little guidance here. Okay, and you got plenty of cards here. And look at these guys. I love it. What a bunch. Okay, so you get the Sage, and this is about being devoted and committed. Having that commitment with yourself. Devotion to carry out the things that you put out to do. Okay, you put yourself out to do. Then you get the Spirit Fox, and it says, trust that your talents are helping you through these changing times. Absolutely, there's something here that you're going to be very much recognized for. And then you get the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right, Pisces, okay? And with that message, I am closing out these readings because I have 1 minute remaining. And if I don't end this message, if I don't end this reading, I'm not going to be able to save it. But I love you all for joining. Thank you so much. I hope that these readings served you in some way. I will see you all soon for my next videos. Take care. And thank you for all the support and love. Bye-bye.